areas we suffer.
And the fact surrounding those issues, there is no one source that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Dawson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The most analytical, most stimulating conversation 24 days.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, when we were playing a tournament, beat us today, and we out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Park get their opponent in the brain, people, they need the brain, people, they come back to their team, that they all say that they put it back anyway. Nobody want to say so.
Face the issue, speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue, brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Bow, Papa. You bow, you collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh no, yeah.
DJ Omegi.
I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in Kinja, houses money is single. Parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were in job. 100 years back up for us. There was like finna go up. Yeah, West Wall, betray the labor. They get called over to finish cable. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron, oh. We get oil, we get timber, we get rubber, oh. They sell the money in the bank and we are leaving, oh. After the 100 days, last quarter be the quarter, oh. But what can the tree will go? Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What can the tree will go? Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What can the tree will go? Waka, oh. We die, oh.
And the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them with wrong. And when we're talking, say the tip of to win to all wrong, you can just be looking at all that to say sleeping among the men upon. Especially my feelings on this song, the 22 minute roll. You tell me how far I go. Then I only one talking state we are coming up, bro. The people say from Ghana, the people say police for A, yellow machine for China, the comments say no for A.
Yama, we're not paying for yet. Joseph Bogavin for in Mexico.
What get it made into Texas? What get it made into Texas?
What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We die, oh. Waka, oh. What on the tree will go? Waka, oh. We die, oh.
Oh, we play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get a comment like Saki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, rescue vision, fall a fake impression. They get it up and lead the people with high expectation. Let us about the scene out when the tree will go. But how the tree will go when the driver is old? We've been sitting in the tree, but the driver can wake up. Now all the funny thing they make all the back give up. But who think on the budget? Like they say, I think on CPP document. The hustle said it like Dylan and young people property. My uncle praise and Jerry praying for Black the rapid. You come to buy on a process, we can understand it. See how the people crying.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the Unity Party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. But citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. I believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together, we will get there. And so, I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
The Bouaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bouaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing? You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
AB, I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
And the government need to really, really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure, they come say even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You're in balance.
If I were president of this country, I should go out show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football being medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the board do for you? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
No connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No heat, no tea.
He was 12 years older Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Bouaka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The standards got a trap for Bouaka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brady to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Bouaka come now, He is deceived by coming there, the Dillon there, Nombi there, and you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, but all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money causes.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with them.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. He doesn't want to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I have many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baga send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
President Baka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these crowds. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the street, the road from Kesari Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the pipeline. That's true. But it was blocked in the pipeline. The President Baka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and go stand.
Just a final question.
Yeah. So you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you start on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please. Reactionary tendency! Reactionary tendency! Rudeness, violence, disrespect, reactionary tendency! Thank you to all of our mothers and sisters who have dared the ring to be here today, so the voices can be heard. We stand here to say we are fed up with the disrespect and brutality against women and children. We are going to raise our voices against the rape against our children. There are hundreds of rape cases that are sitting at the ministerial agenda and none has been resolved. And the corporate are working scot-free simply because of government connections. Our sisters are sexually harassed at ministry and agency. But today we have gathered to say enough is enough. Our mothers
Money for the attention, please. People struggle. Whoa. Joseph Boga, whoa. Boo, Joseph Boga, woo. Boo, Joseph Boga, woo. Thank you very much. You want to put your hands together for yourself, please? Thank you. We want to say thank you very much for showing up to the young people across the 17 electoral districts of Massachusetts County. We want to speak to you, to our young women and girls. One man who happens to be the Minister of Internal Affairs, he raped a lady. Today he's still the Minister of Internal Affairs. Francis Humane has not been investigated. Joseph Boga came here. He lied to us that you'll get multitude of jobs. Young people graduating from University of Liberia, other universities, no job. No program for young people. We want to say to you, we are happy today that we have come here. But we have come here, like the chairman said, to present a petition to Joseph Boga. If Joseph Boga does not show up, we will not present our petition to anybody. And we are emphatic about it. And we want to say to you, the young people of the youth.
What's up to all of you, wherever you are? It's great joining us tonight, right here on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here tonight, doing what we can for our country. And with God, all things are possible. And we are very, very grateful. That's all I can say. And tonight is quite another fascinating night that is going to be. And so we really appreciate God Almighty for everything He does for us. It is not that we are so powerful. It's not that we have the great deal of strength. But it is only by the grace of the Almighty God we found ourselves to where we are. So with God, certainly, that's what we always said, all things are possible. And we are getting there, just a matter of time. We have tried as our best as a country. We are still to where we are. Whether we are in a better place and than we were, and that we can say depends on who sees what. So we are just grateful, but we are getting there. All right, and welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities. And but when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't even hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend, and tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. That sorry carries no indication that we regret our actions. Never ever do we regret our actions. So we are grateful that we are here together again to do what we can for our country. And thanks to all of you fantastic students who made your way to class too early, and especially for those of you who came to class according to our statutory time, and early enough, and those of you who came and from 8:10 upward, and so I think I appreciate you all from 8:10 upward. Darlington did same. Rennie Morris, Boema Kojovani, and we have Royals. That's Royal Wisva, Ziapese Mtabu, Roof Bodo Bain. All right, and we have Nathan Page, Matilda Stevens gaze on her instruction, and what God can't do doesn't exist. Who's this? But again, thanks so much for coming to class. Edu J.D. Williams, what's up? How you doing, my darling sister? All right, and we have Samuel Swa, Saturday Zonwe Wodo Were, and we have Jeremiah Flomo Tupa, and Labla Kus Wanoke, Trukon Ara Peters, Trukon Ara Smith, sorry, Daniel Ntier, Oscar Zigben, Oscar was of Highest Name County, Victor Bitier is also in class here with us tonight, and Juju Wowen, and it says we are getting there. Certainly we are. Agatha Glasgow is also in class, and from our road. Then we have Henry T. Joe Jr., yeah, great in class as well. Alexa Moba, Dominic D. Walker, and JMB Son says, good evening, teacher. Yeah, thank you. And Golu Luo, Nina Kwe, my darling sister. Anthony S. Pessima is also in class. Emerson Achi Jutomo Johnson, John K. Towili, all right, I think I got it right. And we have Charlotte Flomo, Daniel Ntier, Perry Kier, Amara Jala Kamara, Musu Yango, Benedict and Gade, CC Love, Destiny Tabla, Hassap. We are certainly getting there. Run of Cooper, J. God's help. How you doing, my brother? And you are certainly doing great. I understand. Susan Soiree is also here. Nosu Boys More Than Palm Butter is in class. Abiot B. Matot Jr. From Pagos Arlan, Yam, Stanley Boso, one of my fantastic students. A very pleasant good evening to the peace-loving citizens of Mama Liberia, watching from the residents of Congress City and student Stanley Boso. Thank you. All right, and Melu F. Fofana from Tony Street area. We have Aboma Kadi, Vinicius Junior Bar came to class at 8:02. Moose Russia also came to class early, 8:02. Then we have Melvin, Nathaniel, Roosevelt, Jolo. How's that, Melvin? Yeah, certainly you are already in class. Thank you. You came so early. All right, Mawata Bedete is also in class. Matilda Stevens, yeah, she came in class early. And we have the first to enter class today was Masalam and Dami from Australia. And the first to enter in class tonight. So, we want to say thanks to all of you for the time and everything you exert, especially for the sake of your country. We are forever grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we thank you for all that you do. And for those of you who keeping us in your prayers, I want to say thank you. Keep doing what you can for your country like we are doing for our country as well. So together, we are all aiming for the best interest of our country. It's not that easy to do what we do. We know it's not that easy. But we are getting there. So today is the 14th day in the month of January, and we are almost halfway. So when I was telling you the days are running very fast, I don't know. Here is it. We're just talking about New Year's Day and New Year's Day, and here we are talking about halfway into New Year. It's on tomorrow. We are halfway. So the moment we jump from tomorrow straight, January gone. So we got 3 years, 11 months remaining now. 3 years, 11 months. That's all we've got now. So you know where we are getting at, right? Yeah. So in total, we have whole 3 more years, but out of the 3 years, the Unity Party just got 2 years, 11 more months. Because as we are getting closer to election, even poverty will start vanishing. Your happiness, your excitement, everything, because the government itself will start turning to you. So your sufferings that you have to go through, maybe about 2 more years, something like that, because every other political party that are reserving their little resources, you ordinary Liberians, your sufferings will be over maybe by 2027 or 2028. You will start seeing your suffering get, because you know our politicians now. And when election time coming at the time, they can go in the community, they start doing good, giving you small money, passing around the other group, the other auxiliary network, the other ones, so that are small, that temporary employment. So the temporary employment period, because of political reasons, it starts from 2020, sometimes 7, most likely 2028, right? So we are now in 2026. So you have 2027. Maybe 2027, May 2027, you will start getting some employment, temporary employment, political employment, where somebody will be telling you, say, oh, you part of my team, can't go be distributing one in the community, go in the other area there. At the time, you can get temporary employment. So your sufferings, and it's about to be minimized, right? So I'm telling you the truth because I understand Liberian politics. I know all these things. The only reason you see me on top of my game because I know Liberian politics too good. I study it well. I know everything, the behavioral patterns of our politicians, the voters, everything I know about it. So you will soon start getting jobs in your communities. You don't worry. The only suffering you have to go through now is the 2026 and made into 2027. That's all. The moment is from there. You yourself, you'll soon see people start calling you, oh, that from the other group. Let's do this one. They will be giving you a small thing, then they will tell you, you go buy the one, you go distribute it, then they will get you late transportation. And that small money, then you'll be getting now. You will start getting late employment. So you will start getting political employment. I know what the Liberian people are not going to give. So from there now, you start feeling it. Yeah. You start getting late, stuff. That's how it works for our people. Yeah, that's how it works for our people. So we'll soon start getting small employment. In fact, all the things that you see, when supposedly they're holding back their money, yeah, they are reserving it. They are keeping it. They will bring it also. Don't worry. Even the very CDC you say that week today, there are people who say it by they're acting all kinds of way, and that you will see them carrying money to Georgia, carrying it to what they call savings. The president is our own support to us. You will soon see them. The money will come, sir. We know them. The money will come, sir. It's just a matter of time. We are getting there. And when I'm telling you some of these things, you can say, oh, but me, I just tell God, thank you for bringing me to a place where He put me on top of this country and say, Abi, look down on this country and see how the country looks. And the way you see in this country, that I must explain it to the people, right? So the way I see the country, that I can tell you, because the place God carry me on top of this country to really sit on top of this country and look on top of everybody. And say, God says, Abi, I've shown you what you have seen. What you have seen is what you should go say. So anything I see that I know, some of the things I can be talking, people you call leader, all the people then God finish showing all of them to me. So as a result, when you see some people that why I don't value, most people that you value so much, I don't value them because God has already shown them to me to say, these are the people, look at them. Even in the religious community, there are certain people in the religious community God has shown me. God has shown me plenty of things that certain people know I can't value them. God has already shown me who they are. So you see, I like how God is really using me and God is taking me places. God is opening my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm very happy and I thank God for that. When you have a good relationship with God now, that's what it is. I, from my end, may not have a better relationship with Him, but God, yeah, let my business. So maybe yeah, let my video to use me for the people, but I like it like that. No problem. Let God use me free. I don't get any problem with Him. Any kind of way you want to use me, then yeah, use me. Any kind of way God want to use me, whether you using me, well for better, no, I don't want to know the idea God will use me. And I'm thanking God so much for making me to understand this country, because understanding the country means you got to understand the people in the country. So, like I'm telling you, you get little patience to bear. The 2026, that all you have. The moment, you enter into 2027, you start sensing employment. The places where doors were closed. People who couldn't speak to you. People who used to shut their car in front of you. You go to their offices, they will tell you, say they're busy. They will open all their doors in front of you. And you will see yourself. In the community center, the place, you will start sensing it. Your friend will be calling you and say, oh, the chief said, we'll go for meeting. Oh. You yourself will be rejecting some of the offers, because that time offers will be coming your way. At the time now, they're getting prepared to bring what they've been saving. So some of them don't get fair, because to really continue and sustain the kind of job is very hard in this country. So now you want to save your lay money until 2 years to election, or maybe 1 year to election. And that's when they can get lay employment. It's not that they really mean. It's just that they can stretch their money. Now that they start giving you the money in that election time, and you're like, you're quick to forget. If somebody start doing something for you now, it's not the election time reach, and they can't do it to the election time. It's yo, that vote for there again. You think they post that know you? They put no, you can remember the last thing that anyone would do for you. That the last thing you can remember. The last thing the people know. The politicians, they study you too. They know it. The last thing, so they can be saying, let's wait. Don't hear all the people business. Just wait, last minute of time. Just go to them and tell them XYZ. You see, that last thing that what they will remember you for. All the things you did for, they will not remember you. That the last thing you ever did, that what they will remember you for. The how that bring people looking. So you just wait. Today is what? The 14th, tomorrow the 15th, right? So we have 11 more months. 11 more months. From those 11 months, you will suffer small. 6 to add to those 11 months, yeah, you will suffer small. From there going forward now, forget it. Your enjoyment will start flowing. If I'm telling you, me, I can be telling you about the Liberian people. Because the idea is, I know us. I know myself and I know us. and how we can operate. So don't worry. Your suffering will soon be over. Your suffering will soon be over. Don't worry. Your suffering will soon be over. Don't hang your head for nothing. Your sufferings will soon be over. So, with God, all things are possible, and we are certainly getting there. So that are other information I want to give you. So you get short time to suffer. Right? You see, now they play, we are sitting now, and nobody care about you now. But you know we are getting numbers. But they won't start it too soon to come around him. So late in we are still suffering now. Time will come, you will see people will be funny. Oh, president, I get interest. Or they will be using other people. I get interest. I want for me to be on CDC ticket. So they will start. How you can see they play their technique. I want to be on CDC ticket. I want to go on CDC ticket. So I want for you to do X, Y, Z. All that kind of technique and all they can come. Then you see the money start flowing. The money start flowing. The money start flowing. The money start flowing. Then you start enjoying. It is. I can start enjoying. I know that one. Okay. I just try to tell you now about us. Because we all the see, right? All of us we are the see. We are like brave people now. So that's and Bwaka himself will even bring something. Yeah, Jokupo, you are right. Even Bwaka will bring something else out to give. Somebody you need to party say, oh yeah, I listened to Primboy the last time. Oh, this time now we're not sharing money like that because the idea is the money is going through the budget now. Now the CDC town that they were just sharing money all over. Primboy then will spend money. They will take money from their pocket and distribute it. And we I beg you, yeah. That they don't want to spend the money, they will spend money. They will spend the money. And we But just come on party headquarters thing, you saw them stealing money and putting it outside like that and passing it through all kinds of ways. You think what they will do? All the money that they're stealing, what they call that they're using the budget, they will spend money. Don't worry. That thing they talking to me, forget about it. They will bring it outside. Because like Brempo politics thing, me, man, you want at me, you will not get it from them. I want it. But it left with you all to determine what you want to do with it when they give you at that time. Whether you want to appreciate it at that time, no problem. Whether you want to forget about the years you're suffering, and then do 1 day or 2 days or 2 months or 3 months or maybe 11 months or something of money they bring you us, and then you ask them a question, and you say money that CDC uses just be distributing money. That the United Party people now, you want to ask them, and you say that only CDC people used to be distributing money, sharing money all over, and your own star. Now the kind of way you can operate. How can you bring in money outside now? Then when you ask them that question, and you look at the time frame of the election, the timetable, they won't happen because the first place you will start eating money at a voters registration. The voter registration they will start with. Now the place you will start eating money before the election is that stage one there. Voter registration for you to go register in district, then that you will go vote for them. So lawmakers and all will bring money to you. Lawmakers and all will bring money to you. That the place can start. They can start giving you money in the communities. So that you get stressed. Now that man get ready. You say, oh, I want to go contest on this. Then you will put yourself in board. Boom, you start going there. They give you small money, you get on bus, you go register there to vote. Then the player can start eating the money from voter registration. And the player can start. Am I lying on you people? I tell you, your suffering will soon be over. I know your suffering will soon be over. Look here. Oh gosh. I know about you're too good to the extent that sometimes I can just leg your business like that. Voter registration. The voter registration don't just start at that, right? Oh, so it can start far ahead before the election itself because there are processes involved in the budget that will go in, blah blah blah, and something it's terrible. We think with God all things are possible. I trying to tell you, your suffering will soon be over. You only have from now to December. You must start seeing good signs there, small, the Christmas that will come. Maybe some kind of sign you will see. But the money will come outside, don't worry. The money will come outside. I know. They will not stay there. All the people that you see, I give you anything. What they call, they won't give you anything. They will bring you outside. It will come outside, don't worry. I'll tell you, just keep faith. That the last year that you're suffering, from 2027 going forward, you start seeing money then coming outside. We are getting there. All right, folks. We are here tonight on a specific topic, and a lone topic. I wore this my cap Okay, make me to look like my papa, GMB. All I can say, I don't let our papa business. But deep down in the papa heart, he knows that I love him. Yeah. I love him so much. You may not know it. I just want him to be a better man. That's the only reason I want him to be a better man. I want him to be a better man like we are. I want to bring him up to we are level. If I don't let Joseph Boga, you think I want to bring him here to we are? No. Everything you hear me can be talking here so is to bring Boga to we are level, to make him to look good. For him to be like somebody who get grace, though he not get some. But the point there is, when I'm saying these things, you can say, oh, if you're talking, if you not let the puppet business, no, I want to bring the puppet to Joe we are level. If I don't let Joseph Boga, I won't bring him to Joe we are level. No, I will not. I would just want for you to remain to that level there that you do. But the only reason you hear me keep talking about him is for him to grow. For him to grow up. Distance him from the devil and bring him back to God because he is with the devil. So how do I take him from the devil and then bring him back to God? That's what I'm doing here. I just let the baby business. I want for you to leave from the devil era and come back to God. Move from that main era there and then become to be somebody good. Stop begging. George Weah is somebody who's an asset. Don't be liability. Be an asset to the country. You're about to leave this world and go by your business. Why are you going to tell God? I want to take you from there and bring you up. All the people that behind you, they don't let your business. I don't want to let your business because I want to bring you to George Weah level. Right? I want to bring you to George Weah level. So that when you go to God, at least you will say, God, thank you. There was a boy down there who really you sent. He the one really helped me and talk to me. And I was at the level of your chosen one, George Weah. Then you will be in George Weah record. That the thing I'm doing for you. Okay, people will not believe it. And I'm doing that for you. Freely. I told you free. I will do it. Take you from that kind of terrible thing there and then bring you straight to becoming an asset, from liability to asset. That's what I try to do for you. But your opponents say, I'm not let your business. This, that, yeah, and there, blah, blah, blah. That's your business. Any kind of way I want to come in at your business, I'm here to help Joseph Boga come to God. Because the idea is, if he doesn't come to God, God will blame me. God say, go, Ebi, you on a mission to make sure that woman leaves from there to come to God to my level. And that's what I'm here for. So we are on it. So, you never put it. Why are you not about business? What did I really do to you? Am I really bad? That bad? No, man. I'm not that bad. Right? You're not just true that. Oh. You're just fooling the papi. If anything happened to that papi, you will have yourself to blame. At the time, people always say, you see, what's talking here, you know where they're going. Right? Because we love him. That's why we are on him. We're making our focus because of love. If you look, the person that you love, like the person you will focus on. I focus on George Weah because I love him. They see where I focus on Joseph Boga too because I love him. They want to not get time for. I will not focus on you. I would never focus on you. So that leader one there, but let's get to the main issue for tonight, folks. So you see the country, you see God. People may not understand. God is at work and at all times. Today, I was bringing a topic that I wanted to discuss, but I will put a pause on it. Because the little boy that was sodomized by Jala, we managed to obtain, people were around asking questions, and someone was able to do some recording and share with us. And we managed to get that recorded. And you will hear the boss say exactly how they did the sodomy to him. How they did it to him, they came to dump him at 15th Street. You will hear that one. Preferably maybe tomorrow. Right? Yeah, maybe tomorrow. And so it's tomorrow. But before, because that is why I wanted to really discuss. But before that time, God brought up another news that was more, touching on that, which will be not that the board news, not what I could know. The board I want to do real research on it to know what it is. And I that's what it is, right? You see, God does not sleep. I was telling somebody the last time, and let me just tell you a short story, which will tie into what I want to talk about. You know, Joseph Boakai himself is wicked. He's terrible. We all know that he's terrible. So there had always been terrible people who always want to even with people, who want to get even with people, who want to fight people back. But they're using somebody, they want to use somebody as a vehicle to accomplish that. And if the person presents himself in that way, they will rally around that person to do what they have planned against other people. Joseph Boakai, naturally, he is wicked. He's terrible. His facial expressions tell everything. And you want to ask a question, why? You think you're asking me why? Oh, then the why is into the scenario that has to do with why Joseph Boakai children could not foot his medical bills as little as 2,000 just for transportation, because we are often paying the other one. 2,000, why they couldn't? Why Jojo then couldn't do it? Because their father didn't care about them. He's wicked. Why it had to be Costa? Osa child taking care of pa. Do you know how many of our parents and language in the street today that their Osa children are taking care of them, their own children, but people think that their children don't care about them? No, it is how you treated those children that what made them to make you to be language in the street, and a different person have to take care of you. There are some of our parents in the street today, not that all of their children are ungrateful. No, it's the way the parents treated them. For Tanta then to not be able to rally money to send their part to hospital. Jojo were working in our government, earning more than thousands, and he could not get money to help his pa. Right? To help his pa. That Costa how to help. You don't ask yourself the question, say why? Why? You know, oh, you want to ask me why? Then to ask you why, then I will also place that why to you. Answer your question by asking that why Joseph Boakai children couldn't cater to him. Why his wife was reduced to selling pepper color and cold water. Why his security guys have to return themselves and doing parking lot. You want to ask me why? I'm telling you why. So there were people around Boakai who had their own evil thoughts about people and they wanted to even with people, but they were using Joseph Boakai wickedness to harness those plans. So like the devil Mandela Kupo, they have personal issue where we are. They want to prove a point. Here is somebody who's a political advisor. She politically advised him that we actually use the airport. But Boakai had its own problem where we are. So Mandela Cooper too was also using her own evil plans that she had against we are to help advise him. I don't want to call it, help advise him, because if he Boakai was not wicked, that kind of help advice would not have gone through easily. So there are people like Sam Gay have personal issue with we are. So he used Boakai wickedness to him and we are. All of them, all these wicked people, they look for wicked people to get around to harness it. And the only way it works, that's it. There are wicked people who worked with we are before. But because it is a we are, they did not prevail. Because we are needed to allow the wicked plans to go on. And because it was a we are, it did not prevail. Because we are was the man. So you can see it clearly, right? That's the logic. It doesn't matter. The one who's the decisive, who sits at the decisive area, who sits at the throne of decision making. If that person is good, the one who sits at the throne of decision making, if that person is good, no matter the wicked people around that person, eventually all the wicked people will turn good. Right? So most often, many of you may not understand these things. Right? So it's almost like and people may not understand some things, and there's a saying, something that I love something there's a saying, and they said an army of sheep, an army of sheep led by a lion is better than an army of lions led by a sheep. You know what is that? An army of sheep. And you know, sheep very lazy. Again, what they call, right? It's not stronger than lion. So they said an army of sheep led by a lion is better than an army of lion led by a sheep, because the sheep is going to provide the leadership. No matter how strong no army, no lion they are, it is the leader who's going to decide that. So you put all the wicked people around George Weah, all the wicked people, they will not prevail. Their wickedness will not prevail, because the man who is leading them is a lion. But you took all the wicked people, right? You put them around wicked Boakai, they will prevail eventually, because the man who leading them is also wicked. That's why you see wickedness have taken over the land. That's why you see rapes have taken over. Sodomy has taken over. All the terrible things are happening. Who told you these things that could not just happen easily during Weah's administration? No, there were wicked people there. Weah has one of the deadliest members in this camp, the MPP faction of the CDC. Those were the people that today, if we were jealous, what they consider that a different story we're talking until you people were even making it. You were making up. Oh, Koji, they were using valid telling them because they fought war. All the kind of, you're creating it, but that's not the making. Because the man who was leading at that time, that's not his making. Yeah, that's not his making. That's why you see Boakai government is wicked, because Boakai himself is wicked. So all the wicked people in this country, they all now see who to aim at. The other person get ready to aim at. The other person get ready to take the other person, appointment letter or the shopping on the other side. They get ready to dismiss it one all around Boakai. Bad thing happening. That's why you see most of Boakai officials that be dismissing, lying on there, crazy do better. That's also people, wicked people there around him, tapping into his wickedness, and that's it. If you tap into Weah's blessing, you will be blessed. If you tap into wickedness, you will get wicked. So why it is? Those are the kind of things that maybe you don't understand. This is why we are to where we are today. Terrible things are now happening. And you don't fight Weah and go free. That's why you see Mandela Cooper, so disgrace have followed her. Because she sat in her capacity as political advisor to Boakai. And her own political advisor was to him and Weah. Look at the disgrace that have haunted her today. Look at the disgrace that haunted her today. You never fight Weah and go in vain. That's why you see the other one passing around and talking about Weah. Say your enemy is very terrible. Because it is clear, God has demonstrated it. You never fight Weah and go free. No. Vengeance is God's when it comes to Weah's business. Look at the disgrace that haunting Mandela Cooper wherever she passes. She loved to the other man, take Senegalese man, threaten the Senegalese man. When you can't, I will kill you. You got to leave the country and go by your business. I am now with my Rachel Kun. All the disgrace, then you see her. Shameful. What is the pride you have when you are disgraced to this level? That the disgrace that haunting Joseph Boakai government now as we are going on. Because you aim at Weah. Somebody with kind heart. Somebody with kind heart. You aim at him, you will be disgraced. So, today, Liberia was hit with a news. Let me just pull a news flash up. And they said the thing were published. Please try to play your King's Cash giveaway. Always what they call, because the guys are giving out a lot of money now. I heard it from Newton Tukpa, Israel, but we are here and so forth. So the star 799 star 24 hash. Star 799 star 24 hash is a code to play with. You can play with 50 cents, you get $1, whatever, but we're giving pretty close to 50,000 and upward. We get rice, we get phone, we get so forth. I think these winners, some of the winners have been getting it, and I think we are still on it. So you can play with that tonight, right here, and then you get your stuff. These are hard times, right? I know when we're getting closer towards the political season, which of course I just predicted, I'll give you and I understanding about, you will get it, you will get it. So just start playing now. Star 799 star 24 hash. Star 799 star 24 hash. That's it. And this is it right here. Yeah. This is it right here on this very time. We are certainly getting there, and we'll certainly get there, whether you like it or not. So please do. We'll still try our best to make sure that you people get something. At least some of you can win 5,000 and 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Some of you can win it. Yeah, you can get it. So we are getting there. We've got all things and I possible. So we are certainly getting there. We've got all things are possible. So you can start playing now and just get Lone Start or whatever in your phone, like the easy transfers and things that are happening now. So you can do that. I will do draws and for you so this is why it is. All right, so this is it, right? Tonight, God does not sleep, and the disgrace will continue to haunt this government. So let me put a news flash up, which we got just a while ago. Right? So this is the news that hit out of us. So there's a news that hit all of us today, just this evening, because the publication was just done just late this evening. What did they say there? What are you seeing there? Because I just took it from the webpage, and this is what it is there. What are you seeing there? U.S. will suspend immigrant visa processing. Immigrant visa processing. I will explain to you what that means. Immigrant visa processing from 75 countries over public assistance concerns. Public assistance concerns. And we'll read through all of these things so that you be able to get it, right? So this is what it said, public assistance concerns, right? It said the U.S. State Department said Wednesday it will suspend processing of visa for citizens of 75 countries. Citizens, not senior government officials. Citizens, you and myself, we the ordinary people, citizens, 75 countries, including Afghanistan, Iran, Russia, and Somalia. These are the terrible countries they even put about it, right? Whose nationals the Trump administration has deemed likely to require public assistance while living in the United States. Public assistance while living. So the State Department, led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, said it had instructed consular officers to halt immigrant visas applications for the countries affected in accordance with a broader order issued in November. The order was issued in November that will tighten rules around potential immigrants who might become public charges in the U.S. They said the suspension will begin on the 21st of January and will not apply to applicants seeking non-immigrant visa or temporary tourist or business visa who make up the vast majority of visa seekers, right? And they said demands for non-immigrant visas is expected to rise dramatically in the coming months and years due to the upcoming 2026 World Cup and blah, 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 right? So Trump administration is bringing an end to abuse of American immigration system by those who will extract wealth from the American people. The Department of State said in a statement, they say immigrant visa processing from these countries will be paused while the State Department reassesses immigration processing procedures to prevent the entry of foreign nationals who will take welfare and public benefits. You get all of these things, right? All right. So we just heard that today, and unfortunately for us, our country is amongst those countries, 75. Of the millions of countries around the world, 75. Liberia. Let me name the countries that are there, right? Afghanistan. You have Albania. You have Algeria. You have Antigua. You have Barbuda. And you have Armenia and Azerbaijan, Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados, Belarus, and Belize, and you have Bhutan, Bosnia, Brazil, Burma, Cambodia, Cameroon, Cape Verde, Colombia, Congo, Cuba, and Dominica, Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Fiji, Gambia, Georgia, Ghana, Grenada, and Guatemala, Guinea, Haiti, Iran, Iraq, Ivory Coast, and Jamaica, Jordan, and Kazakhstan, Kosovo, Kuwait. All Joseph Boy country that I can go to, all of them is Kosovo. Talking about yeah. We have Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Lebanon, Liberia, to be specific, Liberia, Libya, Macedonia, Moldova, Mongolia, Montenegro, Morocco, Nepal, and Nicaragua, Nigeria, Pakistan, Republic of Congo, and Russia, Rwanda, Saint Kitts, and Nevis, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent, and Grenada, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Tanzania, Thailand, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Uruguay, and Uzbekistan, and that of Yemen. So these are the countries, and we are amongst them. The question one want to ask is that, owing to the closest of ties that Liberia has with America, not just Liberia, but this administration has demonstrated, had heralded, had bragged about having with America. Should Liberia be named among these countries? For this, should Liberia be named? The last time we saw it on our social media page, on the Executive Mansion website page, was heralding of phone call communication between Donald Trump and that of Joseph Yuma Boakai. Should Liberia? Because I know you will argue, say, oh, now I want. Okay, I agree. Should Liberia be named among these people owing? Because I'm talking about any other government. Oh, I'm not talking about any other government. I'm talking about this Unity Party regime. They are the only administration, other than previous administration, pre-war administrations, and I put a door and that way mansion and Joseph Boakai administration, even the contacts that he brags about, his relationship that he has. Anytime we used to hear about Ellen, even talking about phone and whatever, no, we used to, that Joseph Boakai, who went, even any of all things that she been doing, all the English he spoke in the whole world, nobody heralded our English. That Joseph Boakai English was heralded. He can speak good English. They even have a program. United Party people raise money to have program to welcome back Joseph Boakai because he just came from speaking good English. The last time again, American billionaire Elon Musk was on phone with Joseph Boakai. The last time we heard, late 2025, Joseph Boakai was on an early morning phone conversation with Donald Trump. After that conversation, what did we hear? We heard about Joseph Boakai and his group were now getting what we call 3 years visa validity program extended to Liberia. As we separated something, right? We heard that. The close time, the last time we heard, in fact, Beslow and that of Marco Rubio, they were just whining and dining together. There is nothing else. Must Liberia be on the list of this, especially to say we're suspending immigrant visa? Should Liberia be here? Ask yourself the question. Why? Why are we here? Should we be here in the first place? Should we be here in the first place? Guinea right here. I'm seeing Guinea there. I didn't call Guinea. So they agree. They say, oh, what to call Guinea said on there. So maybe they will single out even Liberia. Because if they can single out and take out Guinea, why not Liberia? Why not Liberia? Okay, I saw Ivory Coast there, Mano River, yeah, Ivory Coast. I saw Sierra Leone there, yeah, Mano River. But why Guinea? Guinea not right here, Guinea not there. What's going on? The same HPS something you just pass on. The HPS is right here in Guinea. They pass on to it. They did XYZ, blah, blah, blah. So what is the problem? Why should Liberia be down there in the first place? Now ask yourself the question. How did we get there? Because they are saying people using visa fraud for public assistance, visa fraud, all those things here and there. Ask yourself the question. Why? So sometimes you ask yourself a couple of questions. Even if they pull all the countries, right? Ghana, Guinea, Nigeria, all of them there. Should we be there? We are the habit and darling. I don't know, darling girl. Should we say like bro, darling? Okay, the darling girl. Okay, the darling boy for Trump administration, especially when it comes to the West African sub-region. We are the darlings. Because of all the African countries, I haven't seen anything on their website talking about Trump just sit down here in a place and just call like that here in Boaka, on the way here in Boaka can be on. No. I haven't seen that. So the darlings, you see that. Yeah, Guinea is there. So why should we be there in the first place? Should we be listed among these countries for what? We are the closest to the heartbeat of American President Donald J. Trump as we speak. Marco Rubio, don't forget it. Foreign minister can just fly, go anywhere, meet with the man, they come, they're dancing, they're doing all sorts of things. So anything relating to that, in fact, the kind of relationship we have with America as Liberia, Joe Boaka had come to even made it to go beyond just ordinary. No. We are now talking directly to the United States president every day. We can just pick up phone and call him. Marco Rubio, don't forget it. In fact, when they're ready to do something, they are planning to even go for Venezuela. Joseph Boaka, they connected him international wise. They connected Joseph Boaka to some of the things that they were planning to go for Venezuela president. Joseph Boaka was in a room with Trump there, and he was even following some of it because he's one of, in fact, in the whole West African sub-region, he's the closest to the Trump administration. I didn't say it. His officials said that. They said that. Why are we here? They said, well, for the countries of the SYZ, Boaka was not mentioned, Liberia was not mentioned. Yeah. There are a couple of things. And I will read this text from a diplomat and some of these people in the background and this, that. They said the U.S. visa ban may be economically catastrophic. Now listen to this. Because I want to tell you why are we here in the first place. The U.S. visa ban may be economically catastrophic and diplomatically paralyzing. He said this can make potential foreign investors nervous, resulting on investors withholding their monies. Even potential donors may not be very comfortable with giving funding to Liberia for and fear that Trump may interpret their actions negatively. The primary reason for Liberia's inclusion on the visa restriction list was the statement delivered by Louis Brown, Liberia's U.S. ambassador on behalf of the A3 after the seizure of the U.S. According to diplomatic sources in Monrovia, Trump was furious when he was told that the A3 position statement was read by Louis Brown, Liberia's UN ambassador. Liberia's UN ambassador. And I was telling somebody something. A couple of things have happened in the last weeks that could trigger something from Washington. Right? That could trigger something from Washington. I knew it. You know, the HPS group, I think they themselves, they even said, yeah, because the way the CDC administration treated them, SYZ, That's why they had to do what they did, and they pay for it. The CDC government pay for it with the sanctioning of the legs of TOI and so forth. And then we could agree that the HPS group, they did all they could to have helped the Bouaka administration and to have even escape some sanctions. It doesn't mean those crimes that they committed or those sanctionable offenses that they had committed is gone free. But HPS have now gotten what they want. It's now clear, right? So we have that there. But let's leave that. We don't want to go into the HPS thing because you have Guinea and all that. Blah, blah. Let's leave the HPS thing and say, look, it's not even evolving around that. Statement made by Louis Brown. Right? Yeah. Not so much is about Liberia. In fact, when it comes to some of these things they're listed here and there, no. Liberia is not one of those countries that you will see in a form. In fact, America ties with Liberia is far beyond all these reasons that is stated in the statement. So what is the issue? How did we get here? These statements and things will haunt us. That overhead pass business. Yes. George, we have stood with what? America against China. China got vexed. They said the overhead pass that was already bring. We're not even doing it again. Joe Bouaka government standing on the side of China because China is benefiting from Venezuela and China is taking some of the money there and bringing it to come pay overhead pass. So Joseph Bouaka administration decides to stand with China. And do you know the error that you people make? No. Look at the whole trend about the Trump administration, about how that whole project. This was a clear project designed, proposed to Trump by Marco Rubio. That's his project. In fact, many in America, some of them, oppositions, they are saying that Rubio is the one that leading Trump in this manner. That's the man's project. Every other country that Rubio had assisted alongside, they had to back him and that of Trump's administration for such a project. But we went against it. Forget about whatever America did, SYZ, blah, blah, blah. You, the same United Party people, you to be celebrating America here and there. Yeah, we all agree now that America is very powerful. And we must live according to that. Doing business with China, supporting China's interest above America's interest, that is something I would never buy. And I've always told you people that how many Liberians can be accommodated in China with the exception of business purpose, where they just go there and buy goods, they bring it to China, and they bring it here and there. How many of you are able to live better in China? Live your life in China. Enjoy life in China. Born children in China. Get it well there in China as compared to America. How many of you? None. All America has to do not to bring money and pump it here. Do you know how many of our Liberians who are working in America and sending money back here? Some of y'all stealing their projects. Some of them want build houses. You're eating the money. You're stealing it. You're undermining it. You're undermining those gains. Then America takes a decision. And we was very sound enough. Because that's the fact. You see, God is wonderful in everything he does. And you will feel the pinch of it. It's just starting. Because you know why? Once you continue to misbehave on America, you didn't worth or think to even be in leadership today. You don't worth it. Even up to now, all your corrupting that you're doing, they get the records on your good. And whether you like it or not, those kind of statements can haunt you. Then look at the other aspect again about Rachel Kuhn. You think that Rachel Kuhn thing they put it like that? Complaints have been filed. The State Department has a record on it. In Monrovia here, when they get newspaper and thing here, they put and send it. Rachel Kuhn, fraud. You think it doesn't, because Rachel Kuhn did have fraud at the time he was ordinary citizen. Right? Rachel Kuhn carry out that fraudulent thing. when he was ordinary citizen. Yes. So when they talk about fraud, visa fraud, all those things, they know now that even at the seat of our legislature, we have a speaker. Can you imagine? Look at the kind of things. The Louis Brown issue, Roger Coon fraud, all those things compounding. You see how the calamity is hanging on the country? We'll be telling you, say, the kind of leader you put there will determine your enjoyment or your suffering. And you see where we are now? You see where we are now? The kind of leader you put there will determine your suffering or your enjoyment. Leadership is very key. You can overlook it in this country. When we're talking here, they say, hey, I was just man. Oh, I know you must move from there. You don't even know the importance of leadership. You don't even know the effect of leadership on your own survival. You don't know it. You don't know. That's why when we're talking here, then jealousy, oh, you can bring it to desire leadership. You see what's suffering you now today? You think a Boga and Chevene will feed it? January 21, all of you already, the poll got ready. They canceled the whole DV something here and there. As of January 21, all of y'all that want visa or DV and what proud or whatever, they say as of the 21st, they're not processing nothing for you again. They say it does not apply to non-immigrant visa. That the immigrant visa, we are the immigrants. They're suspending it. Where are you going now? So you, look at you here. Look at you. Look at your life. Look at what you have led yourself to. At least George Weah, the American people said, no, we'll not suffer the ordinary citizen. We'll target the people at the top for their own interest. But the other one, we, the ordinary citizen, that we don't want suffering. You see what you have done to yourself? You think a Boga and children will feed it? At least you have your late dream that you will be able to leave from here to go to America, maybe by next week or so forth here and there. As of the 21st, you say, oh yeah, the people already told me by the 20 days here and there, I will get my visa, I will get this, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, by February like that, I'm supposed to go for interview for them to process my visa. By February, I'm the body who beyond the 21st, I want about nothing you will get from United States. You're done. Even the 3 years visa validity that they gave you, have they ever issued anything? I want for somebody, you know, you need people to get more already. If anyone on there have gotten a 3 years visa or something, China they publishing it all on Facebook. They never give it to you people. You think they put crazy about you? You think the kind of stealing you're doing here, the kind of criminal activities you're doing here, that the project designed to allow you for you to yes lie because of certain things they want to be met or so forth, you know, to have a mutual respect for each other on the issue of bargaining. Yeah, we gave this, you do this, we'll leave some of your official that was also sanctioned, we'll suspend it for now. SYZ, you just think you're somebody correct to the United States government. You are the worst. You get terrible human rights record. As I said the question, since the board, because when you see, there is a difference you don't even know. Now why I can be you're talking about MCC. When a board meets, the board is a different group of people that are apolitical. They don't have time. The board can pass on specific decisions. And then the political theater that will decide the political fate of the board decision. That's the legislature, that's the State Department. They decide the political fate. The board decision, the political fate of that board decision, it comes from there. Since they told your SYZ that, oh yeah, Liberia has already passed it and Liberia is qualified to get second, they don't see Jeremiah, let me say, Gafwane announcing that when people now come out to the country, we are going back to the review process again. No. There are criteria that you got to meet. Processes, they will send a delegation and they will send a team. For you. You're not here and talk about that? No. Let us look at it. This is Liberia for all of us. Some of us, we are not happy that bad news that is affecting every one of us. But we are just highlighting the fact that some of you voted for this bad news. You brought this upon yourself. You brought this bad news upon yourself. You voted for this bad news until the bad news is now haunting you all over. Can you imagine? It's not, when they say people not going anywhere or whatever it is, who they really suffering in this other suspension here? Who they really suffering? Do you know immigrant visa? Do you know Buaga official then when they want to travel to the United States of America, they will get them visa? Because they're going about specific purpose. Bilateral issues are still intact. They not suspend anything like that. That you are suffering. You see what you have done to yourself? Do you know that Buaga official then they can still travel to the US? But you and was suffering? You see what you have done to yourself? Do you know what you have done to yourself? We said this thing here. You just took leadership to be just common thing. Oh, we just do it. We just move the other put them from here. Let just move them for them. Let just move for them. Me, I don't care anything that happened at A. That you now who was saying I care anything that happened at A. I want to know. We don't want to know. We don't want to know. And today you feeling the we don't want to know. This is terrible for our country. This government. A lot more will happen. And we hear? You think Liberia names are going to be money names? No. I've told you over and over, Liberia's name not supposed to be among these names. Never. But that, people may not understand it. And your acts, your Richard Kune, everything you can overlook in this country. For Liberian people to have stood up at the time, they Richard Kune thinking, you come up in the street because it damages the reputation of all of us. The same way when you started playing football out there, it opened door for our brother. Then I was playing football here, and people start asking, people bring Liberia, how you saw George Rian, and let me say, Chin Tiba, then Joe Nangwe, then going. That the same way, if anybody who's at the top leads from here and they are the worst criminal people, it put Liberia on the radar. People start wondering, this Liberia here. So you see, the issue of visa, the way Richard Kune dating, and that kind of man could make his way to the top of Liberia's presidency, Liberian leadership. The 10 men in command in the country committed a visa fraud years back. Now they know that Liberian people don't have integrity. They can do anything there to survive. You see what Richard Kune have done for us, to us? But again, some of you are here. We're saying Richard Kune shouldn't be. They say, oh, one pastor was praying the last time. The Liberia Council of Churches, they gave honor to Richard Kune. The Liberia Council of Churches, they honor Richard Kune as the best lawmaker. One pastor used to be in that place there preaching all over for Richard Kune business. No useless pastor there. These are the people. You see what they have learned also today? You see the shame and disgrace in their decisions, their choices that they made. You see where we are? We're talking, you'll say that, every day, this, that, here, and there. They are all going through it now. The ordinary people that we don't want to come and feed it now. Me, do I not have any plans, of going to America? Because I get nothing doing there now. Maybe subsequently. There are times that people wanted to go because I understand there's a conference that's supposed to come up, diaspora conference, and I have to do a Liberian conference or something that's supposed to come up made sometimes in June this year. I don't know whether that and that stuff will hold. I don't know. Because the people who are supposed to attend or whatever, they will not process visa for them. You know what they call immigrant? Oh, you know. Oh, yeah, I told you that small thing. No, that small thing. Oh. The guys are done. The new year started with bad news. New year started with bad news. Is it New Year bad news? That Rainbow. New Year, bad news. I thought it's all of it. New Year, good news. New Year, bad news. New Year, bad. Why you didn't probably put that? You think we're happy about the kind of thing, eh? You just think we're who will be happy with bad news all over the place? No, we're not like you. We're not like you. We are not like you people. We are not like you people. So you seen it? You see why you have done to this country? Your decisions. Like, why is this happening to Liberia at this time? I get problem with all the other countries in there. Guinea in there, Ivory Coast in there, Sierra Leone in there. What kind of country then? I get problem with? Why Liberia should be there? When Joseph Boakai and his team said they are the heartbeat of America, Liberia never came closest to America, to the heart of America as compared to where Boakai is at the moment. How did we get there? I'm still asking why. I just stated my own why, but again, maybe you know better why. This is how life is. Those of you who've been wishing people evil. I see Unity Party people panicking. No, y'all go to China and China giving you a visa. Yeah, China, you get your free visa. You'll be passing around. More adding them putting their more on China. Dallas did not putting their more on China on America. Then they there's that America that nothing. They can't do nothing for all. Okay, no problem. And they say people are not going there now. What the issue now? Everybody not doing nothing for all. Yeah, but I'm talking about diaspora like you not empower your people then here for them to develop the country. That diaspora Liberian you defending all. The very American people that you say they're not doing nothing for you. That the products of their own economic dividends, the products, the people who benefited or who are benefiting, Liberians who are benefiting from the construct of their own economic governance, social governance, security governance, that the people you want to come back to come develop this country, to invest in this country, for want to come invest where did you take it from? The America that you condemning and you say America not nothing, they do nothing for Liberia before, but are the American people you are begging all over the place for them to send their diaspora put in here? Because it can be Chinese that you are talking about, or people in China, because they didn't get anything. China can beg you to get anything for you to come back to come invest here. No, it's Liberians who take their practical resources from here and carry it to China. They take it from here, they carry it to China, and come here. They start their life from here. They don't start their life from China. Just stop suffering us. The calamity has begun. So all of y'all are planning to go America or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. You say, oh yeah, you go for visa interview. Bam, it's closed now. Because normally most of these interviews, they say you must be made so now 3 months ahead of time, right? So most of you must have booked already. So for the 21st, how many days now? Yeah, next week. When how many days now? Oh, okay. We have the 21st. Oh yeah, next week Wednesday. As of next week Wednesday, where are you going now? So all of y'all that book ahead and say, you're not going back to that embassy now because you know about it already. You're not going there. You're not going there. And because of the government you put there. And because of the government you put there. The Swedish people gone. On the same government. The USA left. On the same government. Visa suspension. On the same government. So what do you really get? All the international contract they say they get here and there. On the same government. Here you see some of the problem. Hint to the wise is quite sufficient, yeah. That your country, that there and Joseph Boakai and team there. Call us right here on this very die. Let's be able to get your reaction from what we all will now have to go through. Ego. How did we get here? The how? Oh, I know the how. Why did we get here? The why? No, I know the why. What? This is terrible. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. I'll call us right here on this very die. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Keep playing the cash stuff. I will do some draws. Yeah. And y'all got to take Richard Kun from down there. Or y'all want the American people to come directly to tell, say, this is what it is. Oh, y'all want direct? You think Liberia needs somebody to be down there? Yeah. Anyway, we're getting there. Let's get to the line and talk to the first caller. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening.
Let's hear from you, please. Your name.
This is
quickly.
Mohammed Guitar, member of the Solar Movement. Let me really commend you, Eddie, for the discussion this evening. You know, anybody who did honor your friend as a leader to be disgraced, God will disgrace you first before that leader. You know, Madila Cooper, they all were here when the former president, we are lose the election. With all the impact that he made on their life personally, they want to go to this man. Today, Madila Cooper are being, she one of the vice president in the country, currently AD. You know, the way she behaving. And now look at Richard Cole, the way in which he take honor for the Cooper. Today, Richard Cole is one of the disgraceful people ever in the history of Nigeria. But people cannot say this thing, and religious people will not say it because why they are getting benefit from the government. It's sad. And the main man who instructing the people to do the wickedness, to honor leader in the country like President Julian Mabaka himself. When we are running the election in we are taking with wife, the one they back to the economical omen. And even ask him, say some name, opponent government. He tell them, oh, listen, today when he won the election, he tell the executive law key, he put it on his leg. That President Weah will not use it. President Weah said, let me clear everything. Go up here as a leader and they try to disgrace my follower. God himself will fight for me. Today he's here. The international community, you know, when the leopard ready to eat a small animal in the bush, you always shake the bicep. Then you want to work it up. So they try to warm the Englishman and the men who get it in the war as connected there in the Polar Bureau. They try to warn him. That was in the government, but when people want to protest, they will flock them. Go to dollar today. They say, then the agenda, phone now, they are just something like being in the courthouse. You think it's 1 year, they are seeing a kind of hardship in the country. Government officials, they are riding a private jet. President Julian Mabaka is living all in the private jet in the country. He didn't do anything, Eddie.
Okay.
They will pay for the price. So thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Where teacher, how you doing?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
I'm Amos Birabati and I joined the conversation.
Yeah, Amos.
Yeah, teacher, like,
a country is on a complete calamity as it.
Okay. Yeah.
And know the cause of this calamity?
No.
Number one, we the Liberians.
Okay.
Two, our leaders who have.
Okay.
His Excellency, Joseph Zimbabwe. You know, would you expect both of this? Listen to what? Hello?
Yeah, go on, we're listening. Go on.
We should expect more of this because if we choose the wrong leaders to lead us, they will lead us wrongly. And when they lead us wrongly, where they lead us? Where does it lead us?
You're right.
They lead us to calamity. Now, let me tell you something. President Joseph Boakai is now a leader. He's not a people man person. Frankly speaking, the person where? I'm a high school graduate. But if he gives me leadership role, I will play it well.
Okay.
Do you know how I will play? Do you know how I will perform well?
Yeah.
I will use my knowledge. And that is so much key in leadership. But you know what? A person lacks the knowledge. I don't know because of what? Not because of greed, but because of everything I don't know. What I expected for the president to do when that issue broke up between the speaker, Richard Dabokun, and that was the wife, where they were presented every effort on the Spoon Network. At the end, what the speaker did, he said that care was his sister. And see, the United States immigration law, they don't joke with it. They don't. And you have a speaker. You have a speaker who broke the immigration law of the United States, and the president said they're not instructing the justice minister to preserve the image of the country internationally for himself,
say nothing. But anyway, we are getting there, and we'll get there by the grace of God.
We'll certainly get there. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the female line quickly. All right, this person will do right here on this dial. Let's hear from you, please. Hello?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, it's a back for Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, Eddie, you say you are not happy, but all of me, I'm happy. Written day, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
But we are in power, the old man. The old man. But we are going to hospital. In appreciate person, right person, we are thank you, God, thank you. Other person that rule the country, they sick, they die. Other you never most blood die, to the brand die. They can make to hospital. All on your government, they never say you are crying, most blood, they may die, they fell down. Let me tell you,
right.
And they got ready to get them to hospital.
Right.
But person, you are getting to hospital, you never say the country money. Most of that was said, I don't country money, y'all in power, I country money, I don't spend on most of that, and you brand. And you know, say, so they are who they move for the America, the whole lobby, that they will put censor our minister there. They will put censor, they will use political censor and put our minister there. They ain't do nothing, they lie. They say they put for censor on there. Then there are people that in your house there that say, my gay for rock, and then they for rock, they post censor on our minister there. They were passing around here. The people for American government posting they were hearing American government. So I'm not praying for them. I'm happy I want for more to come.
Okay.
And we put the repower in our community. I pray for more to happen to them. And the one that will happen, the second one, I'm telling you the truth. The second one that will come, it will be terrible. Then the more person that they are listening to me. Yeah, you will go pray because they will pray to demon and demon will not listen to you. Because they made your point power and say with them with the devil. So the devil that is dancing with, you don't try dancing with devil. You don't try dancing with God because it's being tasked to Israel. So for that reason, they messing you with devil. So the devil that you dance with, devil will be with him.
Okay.
And I will pray for more things to come. The most sensible your government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mommy, for your contribution. Certainly, I agree with you. And what are you doing?
Good evening, Evie.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this is Dinah. I'll ask Peter and Peters. I join you for comment.
Dana, let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, if you know, one thing we observe since the inception of this government is that they have been boasting of international connection and Liberia image internationally. And they are spending too much money to see them up and down everywhere, doing all kinds of things. So if people, all the country in West Africa can be restricted, but in Liberia, we don't expect in Liberia, most especially under Waka administration, to be sanctioned. I can say sanctioned by America. We don't expect Liberia to be on such list.
You're right.
Because the way in which they have been bragging about building Liberia image everywhere, as if Liberia image have been damaged. Their own propaganda they were using against the previous government to send out bad things about the country, to send negative things about the country that really affected us here. They made it look like the previous government didn't know how to build Liberia internationally. So I mean, God, they're exposing everything. Their propaganda is just what have been exposed today.
You're right.
Baby.
You're right.
It's just like what the American people posted this evening. They said that you cannot rob them. If you rob them, they will send you back to your country. You cannot rob America. You want to pretend you're supporting the people, but on the ground, it's something else.
You're right.
So I think they are just being exposed. Thank you.
Thanks, ma'am, for your contribution. I appreciate you, Peter Lane. Hello, how you doing? Let me get on to this caller. And as we move on here tonight. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Abid? This is Joseph Curry calling from New York.
Okay, Colin, let's listen to you.
Look, my brother, I know we got our people over there, you know, this kind of news is painful. Sometimes you want to help some other people, and this kind of thing unfolding. It's very painful. But let me tell you, brother, you think the common man will feed it? They will feed it more, because there are some other guys that were here, that green carded. They were here on and they went on that side.
Okay.
So some of them, there are a lot of things that are happening. They will feed it.
Okay.
So there are more to come. But one good thing we thank God for, even in the war, that those that were in the hurricane brought it on the Liberian people. So it helped. They made even for the people of Liberia. But you see how many Liberians are in the diaspora today because of that war?
Yeah.
Brother, the common man, we have suffered. We went through it. Some of us, we were in the war throughout. But God bless us, we are on this side. Brother, that's about everything. We got our people. We will catch up to them. They're not government money they're living on. Those are the things that can hide us when we see the government behaving like this. Look, George Weah did not know me. And he don't have to know me.
Right.
But we all got to pray for the best of our nation.
Yeah.
And we see the vision in the man compared to the wicked and ugly old man with his, diabolical attitude. The man got no respect, brother. No regard for the people. You are poor man, you are broke. That you handling the people there like this. He said you ride wheelbarrow, but today you in $1 million car driving around.
Yeah.
Now how you want to do things? Now you got your people you appointed raping the children. You sitting down there like you don't know, you don't live in the country. You see the kind of evil thing that are happening? But brother, these people will feed it more. You think the government will feed it? The people are already down. But we are here, no matter what happens. And that was the same thing they were talking about the diaspora thing, like collecting money. No, brother, we are. I can take $10,000. I will even come and start in Guinea and look for my people and give it to them. I will not pay nothing to your program stuff and things. The guy over there for diaspora, this, that. Nothing. It will cost me to travel and bring it, cross the border, look for my people and get their money and get out. Man, brother, we can do all of those.
You're right.
But it's unfortunate, man. But it will be the thing.
Thank you. Certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, brother, for your contribution. Let me get down to the next caller. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah. Hello, Avi. This is Emmanuel Ndime, and I call from Minnesota.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Let's hear from you, please.
Avi, the information to sign this evening on your side there. The two signing, yes, actually it's signing. I believe people that had the appointment for the visa, they have broke down. And it only happened because of the kind of government that we got over that country, right? You know, when Louis Brown was sitting at the UN speaking that day, I was right in my living room here. I told my wife, I said, I'm talking. When Louis Brown talking, like he alone went to school, that happened to bring problem to the country. We already got a first problem with this speaker. We have 40 already. Louis Brown, and you see our president here, the man, in our man that you can play with. When that man says something, he can do it. It's a very fun to repair the mistake that we will suffer. We told these people this government is a blood-sucking government. And you see, God, when God can lead on a thing ahead and inform you, the same thing that happened to Israel, and what happened to Liberia. God sent a prophet to Nigeria, telling us that if you have to let these people, calamity will come over the country, that we will play deaf ear to the word of God. What is happening to us today? People, children being raped, Solomon, and you don't see the video tape on the social media. Why you see a man going to court, he's bluffing, he's walking. You know the level of that crime for that man to be walking like that, and you're taking a man photo, putting it on social media. You know what it means? It means no right, no human right. But whatever, there's nothing we can say right now. Right. We all need to pray for our country to see how best that we can.
Thank you, Iman. Thank you so much, Iman, for that. Let me get up. Yeah, go on.
Good evening. Jimmy, I call from
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, please.
The American government, they're not any bad to us.
Okay.
We the one they bad to ourselves. Maybe you to have a very decent government in the country. You have to have a very decent government in the country approach the West. Look at the kind of wickedness that happening around us. Therefore, what are the process? They put one section into account. One section into account, they have full land. You can't get a speaker sitting at 9 here. Can't wait for immigration system. Marry one right here. if they say that be happy. We can get for baby boy children here. No actually they taking. We see them all to say they say that be happy. But the way they go started this issue like why let's say the party people like said that so we are doing a routine in the country. Let the pin start with the ordinary people go to the air. Let the ordinary people start feeding a pin. And some people who vote for the government and know they should go to America and they can't be happy they go. They will know someone small or talking who can sign on no say yeah what people can be talking at you. But if you don't feel it about pinch, they will not feel it. They will not feel it. The black company is challenging the country repetition right here.
Right.
When you talking, you pay me the
they say when you want the children to go against their parents, just start striking them. Then they will go against their parents and they will say, "Father, you they cause the suffering."
Then when they say, "Yeah, what would they outside about?"
Thank you so much. Yeah, and those are some of the strategies that people can use to make you to look unpopular. Once they start striking you, then you will say, but for your business suffering like this. So I don't want. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, Teacher Lai.
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to you.
Thank you for having me, Teacher Lai. My name is Victor P. Tabo, coming to the Sergeant. Play, I do join you from Patrick Factory to be precise.
Okay, go on, Victor.
AB, you know the United Party people, they behave like they're smart, but they are not smart.
Okay.
They're only smart to speak. But error that they're supposed to use the senses wisely, they can't. You can remember the American Civil Rights when they brought a little girl. She was the auditor, and she said that America gave for more than giving to America.
Okay. I mean, the independent orator.
And also, the American Civil Rights, when they had certain program, and you heard that the American wore out, some officials there wore out. From there, the Party people supposed to be taking notes. But since then, they stay behaving like a kindergarten student, like leading our country. So this is why the founder said, because I knew that one of these days they were going to suspend some activity from America. And they have one of our country board there speaking, putting a map somewhere where you're not supposed to put the map, and you expect America to give a credit or what. So everything that they labor for, this is why they get in.
Okay.
So the party government, we will not benefit anything from that for America because all of them are confused.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. El, what are you doing?
Yes, Abraham, can I say I'm on Lioness here?
Go ahead.
No, I just want to see this one labyrinth. Say you're not play what you want to do. If I gave you my country, what you want to do. So now they give our country to the wrong person, and the person raping our people, killing our people. So that what the men want to do and what they are doing. And then they are deploying our people then back from the state, sending them back to Liberia. And what the men want to do after they give our country to the United Party.
That is song you said singing so? That is song you said singing so? Eh? Because that one I just talking you doing now. Because that one I resemble song now. I just talking you doing. But anyway, some people can sing, then they be talking. Yeah, maybe they I want to talk. Some people can be talking, singing, no problem. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm patient calling on the post.
Yeah, Patience. Let's hear from you, please.
Uncle Eddie, the people there crying behind Morocco for a chauffeur.
Oh? You were crying for party to happen?
Crying behind Morocco. The embassy yelled, they're not talking anything. The embassy yelled, they're not talking anything. A chauffeur.
Okay.
A chauffeur, Uncle Eddie. Then the people don't like the people. They be raping people children. They be sort of massive boys. It is chauffeur. That's small.
Okay.
The big one will come up. Big one will come up. That's not small.
Okay. No problem.
But put there, that's where they come and say to be there. I'm not going there. Oh.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. I appreciate that. Etmoka, what's up, boss? Let's hear from you. What's up, man?
Thank you. Thank you, AB. This is Edmore. It's quite challenging for us. And that is a clear definition of a calamity. When the man of God said the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. That's where we are. And who knows? This could be strategies of our big brother or our pa
Since the Liberian people are sitting here and allow Bouaka to misbehave on them, they are not taking any step. So we'll start with you first so that you will know what to do to your government when they are misbehaving on you. If the Liberian people was supposed to be here and allow Richard Kun and his guys to be on camp in the morning hour, they drive in convoy and go to work. They suffocated the federal district in the country, nothing was working. Over 7 months, 8 months, Liberian people allowed them to live in hotel. When they go to drink their wine, they are dancing, we sing them. We said that we call on the radio, we talk, nothing came out of it. Here we are, political advisor to the President of the Republic of Liberia, only a hustler, calling her spy. I don't know where she learned that English word from. The man is a boyfriend, but you call him now, you're a hustler on camera. We told Bouaka you needed to suspend the lady. You allow her there. Richard Kun, you needed to stay aside to vindicate yourself. The issue that we have here is not about who you marry, whether she's your sister, whether she's your wife, but the issue is immigration fraud. You went to America, you got American people green card on fraud. Stay aside and vindicate yourself. The people say, no, that thing had nothing to do with Richard Kun's job. Here we are, Louis. When Louis spoke, you framed the issue that something was creeping on Liberia. The next time when the information minister took the stage, he defended the government that it was not only Liberia alone, it was the 3-country position. So that means Louis could now have read that statement with all his touching base with the foreign minister, that the foreign minister touched Joe Bouaka and the Section A before Louis Brown could have taken the stage to read that statement. After reading the statement, here we are in a big mess. Visiting America, looking for 2,000 US to visit America and come back. No, we are looking for immigrant visa so that although your blessing and your law is not tied to a particular place, but for your life to change from now in Bouaka Republic, some people need to shift to go and see what you're gonna do to improve their life and help their family buy or some of the bread that are our people on our side. They're gonna take care of uncle, they're gonna take care of sister, they're gonna take care of auntie. So they say, well, not fighting for the immigrant visa so the other auntie can come and help us to be helping the other uncle and the other auntie. We do not put start to all of that. So now United Party people will sit here, CDC people will sit here, ANC people will sit here, CMC people will sit here, and they will sit and continue to allow Bouaka to misbehave on there. That's up to us. We will be here. The people will travel. They will come back. The man will see how all of his $100,000 on his credit card. It will not impact him, but it will impact us. Those of us that want to change position only because of good livelihood, they are hit. Oh, and I can probably see there more to come. More to come. Don't be surprised when you see the very China scaling down on them. Because mind you, these guys, they can work from the back. American interest, you can't play with American interest. You can't play with American citizens. When you do that, you are on the radar. Liberia is on the radar for more value. I hope that they can recall Louis Blanc and replace him so that at least some diplomatic discussion can start from beyond the scene. If they still maintain him there, sorry for Liberia and sorry for us. Thank you very much for always flagging this issue. When you bring it up, they look at it as an opposition talk. But here we are today, we are being stopped. This is a serious issue on Liberia. There is no need that we can ever overlook it. But I know they went to Washington, D.C. to call for this. But here we are sitting, and God is slapping them with what they were calling to come on the CDC government. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And that's it. And I love it so much. So those of you who wanted to go to America to stay like the way, how they call it, man, Richard Kun were behaving. Now, those of you like that, they will be affecting. But people like you who will just go for visiting visa to come back, and yeah, you get less space. Yeah, you can. But people who are going there now, they want their DV and other things. They say, oh yeah, your interview is set. Well, that's why I see that other people, they're not going now. Nobody going there to go stay there now. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, Gossip, let's hear from you, please. Yeah.
You know, there are some people who are Timothy Dolph. And Louis Brown happens to fall in that category. I'm seeing this against the backdrop that that same man was recalled as UN ambassador under President Weah due to his antics at the UN against the Americans, who are our ally and our strongest ally. Let me just put it like that. Fast forward, he has come again under the guise of A3.
A3. At the A3 block.
Yeah, the E block. The best speaker of English in Africa to go see while the presidents of Somalia texts have been written. He is the one able to go and confront Donald Trump, forgetting to know that it was going to cause backlashes. And I can see what the Americans have started, owing to the fact that Donald Trump is very vindictive. He's going to get out like Liberia. So we are in for a long haul. And until the president can see reasons and recall him, I don't think that relationship, the level of how you got it, or the strength of the relationship will be at its peak again. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for your contribution. You're most welcome, my brother. El, what are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yes, I'm Jeremiah T. Red, and I'm calling from Gardensville.
Yeah, Jerry, let's hear from you, please.
Yes, what I want to tell the self-acclaimed educated people is the Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. And these people do not regard God. They say they are the best of everything. And so God is telling them that since you are enough by yourself, I'm going to take the knowledge of wisdom of leadership from you. That is why since they took over in this country, there have been so many things that are going on the wrong. Because they do not depend on God, they don't believe anything about God. Everything they say, it is all by themselves. Everything they were boasting of how they were internationally connected, everything has just come to a complete failure. And today the Liberian people are now suffering what they have caused. So I just want to tell them that until they believe God and do the right thing, there will be no success in their leadership. Thank you so much for affording me.
You're most welcome, my brother. You're most welcome. Elo, how are you doing? This, Elo?
Yeah.
Please go on, Elo.
Yeah, what's my brother? This is Aziko Malo.
Aziko Malo, let's hear from you, please. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I mean, we expect all the things to happen because the dealer will get Joseph Boga. So it's not true to us. If Joseph Boga, our good manner and sound manner president, that the team speaker, what he did to good marry sister, and to go to that team, something that he did in America with the immigration. He should have tell our man to go and sit with his friend and recuse himself. For that eyes, you think they're making for nothing, huh?
Okay.
All the things that go on, you think for nothing, eh? And all of gay, DJ, years, you were doing all the things, something, or you were all the time at that time, you were condemning the Americans. And they were sitting there, they were clapping for that leg. The American people were seeing them. And we, the Liberian people, we, the citizens, were saying the ambassador were not doing anything about it. So Donald Trump ready. Look, my man, see, and our country people always say, dog. We should call it dog fire and colloquial English. We have to get vexed. But when dog get vexed, it can be bad. So that what happening? The American people are seeing everything that our government is doing on. And the people lack of leadership. And they now respect the rule of law. So the protecting step now. And we praying that more happy that we all sit down here and see the waves. If the next time we not see leader, we're going to or doing a reporting. Thank you for putting me the time.
All right. Thanks so much, my brother. Yeah. Hello, how you
Thank you
doing?
so much.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing?
Thank you. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I come from Apropos Kono, down Coast Spoon Hill, Winter Community. Ebi, thank you. Ebi, am I hearing that the man who was celebrated as the best English speaker in Africa country have been visa restricted? Am I hearing? People who celebrated visa extension just few days ago. Am I hearing that the visa extension have been cancelled? Am I hearing that people who celebrated, who said that they were making Liberia proud globally because they are taking a seat at the UN General Assembly just 2 days ago? Am I hearing that the visa have been restricted? Am I hearing that the people who were going around here, that President, we have spoiled the international country, he spoiled our passport, he spoiled the country image, we are building country image. Is this the country image that building? Man, these guys took the larger way to power, and God has his own way to vindicate people when you are innocent of everything they labor against you. Yes, yes. They accused President Weah of selling passport. They said President Weah painted the image of Liberia. They came the first thing they did. You know, just so best to cancel the passport and the diplomatic passport, and since then they are never get any report to say, oh, this a normal passport was arrested for so person. They lie. They pay money to get sanction on Liberia. But today, the God of President Weah have vindicated him, and that's why the entire country is being sanctioned under Joseph Nima Boakai. They couldn't go for the 2 years experience. Is this the 2 years experience? He posted here way.
Okay.
It's just the international contract. They say Joe Biden here. Where is the contract when Liberia is going down the drain? But we tell them that President Weah God is alive and Liberian people God are alive. I don't care what they will do. 2029 will defeat them. This is the downfall of the defeat and the downfall of the tyranny. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our brother on national issues. Thank you.
Like that. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Let me hear from Ja. Ja, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Yeah, Mr. Garson, you are blessed, my brother.
Amen.
Oh, so I was sitting here as I'm listening. I've come to a realization. The reason why Joseph Boakai and his reckless government cannot pass through the rings of, decent governance and policy making and better decision on the international stage. Mr. Garson, listen to this. The whole time from the 3rd month of President Weah presidency, there wasn't, when people watching and also talking and criticizing is better. All they were doing is just criticizing and creating plans to destroy the Weah government. They wasn't watching the international policies that President Weah was carrying on and his people. They wasn't watching the things because if they were, they would be making better decisions today. Their whole focus was, just put body on the road, put body picture up.
Yeah.
Or lie on another person, kill the other person. That was the whole plan.
Yeah.
So when it comes to international or connection policies and how to, make better decisions for the country, it wasn't there.
You're right.
Left over, President Boakai, my uncle went and just took all these group home, all men that were yelling on Facebook all day, following spoon and putting in government and getting a job. And that's the problem Liberians facing today. Liberians, if you are listening, you will have the chance again to make a better decision. We're not talking yet. You will go again and put in there. Yeah, man.
Okay.
It is very frustrating. Thank you.
Too much. All right, folks, that's all the time we've got tonight right here. Ja takes us home. All right, so, folks, that's all the time we've got. And I was just reading through here. Remember, a lot of good things are happening for other countries. At the same time, bad things happening for us. So I'm just reading through here, and there is something that I just want to share with you now as we speak. All right. So I just posted about 10:56 Ghanaian time, and I'm about to share it with you now. Right, 10:56 Ghanaian time. So this is what's happening for Ghana. Ghana was named among us, right? But of course, they have another dispensation for them, for their citizens as well, because they respect their citizens now. So they said the U.S. opens faster visa route for Ghanaians heading to the World Cup, to the United States of America. So these are kind of things, you see, that is why you say, when they say relationships, why they came up with this one today, they announced another one for Ghana to just make Ghana to look special. That's just all. This is why you say, when you say you really get touch with the people diplomatically, this is what you get. This is it, right here. You see the kind of airline, it can bring relief on the government. These kind of headlines can bring relief on the government. So while Ghana was named, then they came back again. They say, look, this is what we have. Ghana, for them, they are named there for whatever reason, but we have a special relationship with them. This is what you get. This is how you get. By the way, we'll say thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here tomorrow with the Thursday edition of the show. Do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.